Hi guys.
Style. Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Like, I'm so glad to do this. I know you've been waiting for this part of the whole series. I don't know if it's a series yet, but then a lot of you have been asking me to share my testimonials, how their visa interview went, the questions their visa officer asked, and a whole lot. And then I did promise that I was going to do it. I thought I was going to post it like a little bit earlier, but this is the chance I have to do it. I mean, I did have all the time in the world, but well, I'm doing it now. Okay, so just watch it. All right, thank you so much for the love you showed me on my previous videos. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I wrote down a couple of things. Asked me, so let's just go right into the video. I went into the visa embassy, the American embassy at Abidjan. My time was 9:45 a.m. and so we're like, a lot of people, they called us according to the time you're supposed to be there. So they called people for 8 o'clock, 8:30, for 9, and then it got to my 10. They were actually, you can hear what they were saying if you should go to the embassy, like the counters, right? They have like different counters. So you go to them, they take your passport, they take your I-20, they take your documents. You have to arrange them in a certain pattern, and then you go do your biometrics. That's what you do, and then you wait for your 10 outside. So when it gets to yours, you just go into the room. And the funny thing is, everybody can hear how the conversation is going between you and the visa officer, right? So if they deny you, if they accept you, everybody's gonna hear it, right? But the thing is, nobody's gonna care, I think, because there's a little bit of tension on people. So I mean, I don't care. So the people who went before I did, most of them, if not all of them, got accepted. So there are a lot of French people, and when you go, the woman is going to ask you French or English. So if you're fluent in French, they speak to you in French. If you're fluent in English, you do it in English. Well, there were a lot of Ghanaians there. Not a lot, but I mean, quite a number of Ghanaians there that day. It got to my 10, and I handed my I-20 and my passport to the visa officer. She was a very beautiful white woman. Like, she was very pretty with a short hair. I handed my documents to her, and the first thing she asked me was, why are you going to the US? And I answered, I'm going to the US to pursue my master's education in business administration at Rockford, blah blah blah. And then she was like, okay. But mind you, my interview was very short, like a minute. Very short. So to me, it was the longest period I've ever spent with anybody. So she asked me why Rockford, and I said Rockford University supports smaller businesses in developing countries. And she was like, okay. And you know what, I never completed my sentences. She didn't let me complete my sentences. She just cut me she called me all the time, and she asked. Well, the next question she asked was, when did you complete school? And I said, oh, in 2021. And she asked me, the work of my dad. No, she didn't ask me the work of my dad. She was like, did your dad give you anything? And I gave him sponsorship letter from my dad. Actually, she meant my dad's bank statement, because my dad was my sponsor. I didn't get any scholarships, so my dad is paying. And yeah, I gave him my sponsorship letter, and she was like, didn't your dad give you any bank statements? And I was like, oh yeah, she did. So I just gave her the bank statement. She went through. I was like, okay, so has your dad traveled before? And I said, no. I think that particular time I was somewhere. It was doing me like, did I hear the question well? And then the previous people who came before me, when the woman is talking too much, it means she's going to deny you. Because that's the trend I noticed. If she talks too much, she's going to deny you. If she asks you a lot of questions and she repeats the questions a lot of times, she's going to deny you. And that was what was happening to me. She asked me, has your daddy, because I told her my dad is a businessman, works in ABC company in wherever. And you're like, oh, has your dad traveled before? And I said, no, my dad hasn't.
Yeah, I thought she was asking if I had traveled before.
He's just in Ghana. I was like, your dad is a big man and he's not traveled before. I was like, oh, sorry, yeah, my dad has traveled in Africa and other parts of the world. Like, and she was like, so what question did I ask? I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't think I got the question right. And I was so tense. Like, I was so tense, because at this point I thought she was going to deny me, because she was talking too much, and she was repeatedly asking me questions over and over, like same questions because I couldn't understand. Not because I couldn't understand her English, it was because I wasn't processing it well. My mind was shut. Well, the next question was, why MBA? Why business? Because I did English in my undergrad. Yeah, not a good choice, but I did. I did English in my undergrad. I told her that previously. I told her my dad is a businessman. He's sponsoring me to go do my MBA to take over the family business. And she was like, okay. And I also have a smaller business. I have like a home-based salon, and she just coming because she never let me finish my sentences. She always come me. I never finish my sentences. And she was like, okay. Then she started typing. She typed for a while, and this is when my body was creepy, right there. I had like a blood boil, right? My blood was hot. I was hot because I know she was going to reject me, because most of the people who got rejected, to me, it followed a particular trend. If she asks you a lot of questions and she repeats her questions severally, that was what happened to me. She asked me like 2 questions. Actually, it was 3 main questions and then yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Did you complete 2021? Yes. Does the father has a business? Yes. Did the father give you a letter? Yes. Just that. Okay. So I was just there and she was typing, and then she brought out a yellow check. She brought out a yellow check like, hi, visa has been approved, so you can come back on the 3rd day. My interview was on the Monday, so like, can come back on Wednesday for your passports. I was like, okay, thank you very much. So I took the yellow sheet and I went outside. So everybody saying, oh congrats, oh congratulations. In my head I was like, I'm actually very indifferent about how I feel about certain things. Like a lot of things, like I don't really have like particular feeling about something. I'm just like, okay, okay. So people were actually happy for me, and my wig was tight. My wig was very tight, so it was giving me headache. I have very sensitive eye. My eyes were red. I had like a very bad headache because of my wig. So I wasn't having it. I got outside and I met people from the hotel that I lodged. They were actually Ghanaians, right? And they were asking me, "Oh, how did it go?" And they saw I had like a very bad face because of the headache, and they were like, "Oh, she didn't get it. She didn't get it." And they asked me, "Did you get it?" And I said, "Yes. Here's my yellow check. They said I should come for my passport on Wednesday." And we're like, "So why do you have this long face? Why act like you didn't get it?" And I'm like, "You don't know what is killing me. My wig is killing me. My wig is sending me to hell, to prison in hell."
Moral of the story: wear comfortable wigs.
So yeah, that was it. It was actually very, very, I don't want to say simple. It was short. She asked me like three main questions: why Rockford, why US, and why did you choose to study MBA? And the rest were like yes and no questions. Just has your dad traveled? Yes. Blah blah. Yes. That was it. So that was my experience. I didn't really experience anything. To me, it was the longest I've ever spent with anybody. But people who were like behind me were like, "Oh girl, you did so well," and then you had confidence. You talked so well. Girl, I was fumbling. I knew. To me, I was fumbling. Like I was shaking. My lips were shaking. My voice was shaking. But they said I did well, and I kind of gave them the confidence to, talk. Yeah, so that's how my whole visa went about. Yeah, it was short, and then the Wednesday I went there for my passport. So if you're gonna prep for a visa interview or something, you can still watch this video. Oh, and then one more thing, you need to get somebody, like a partner you are going to rehearse with. That's what I did. So I rehearsed for a very long time actually, because my I didn't get a visa date on time. I think my process took like a year, almost a year. The school acceptance came very early, but the visa appointment, oof, was a struggle. I didn't get a date in Accra, so I had to maneuver my ways and then get somewhere, like do something, right? So I got to Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah. So the visa takes like the longest to get, and you have to get a partner you are going to actually practice with. I had people like, shout out to Kizita, like she's so good, but unfortunately, yeah, she was actually coming with me to the same school. We met in a group, and then you should also join groups too, like visa groups, you on Telegram, on WhatsApp and other platforms. You can also join like groups. So she was my coach. I'm gonna call her my coach because she knew what to say and she was so confident, and I really, really admired how she talked. So I just kind of took some things from her and poised it out, like polished it to my own. So you need to get like somebody who is going to listen to your answers and who knows a lot about the whole visa process, right? And knows, who can coach you. Yeah, basically somebody who can coach you. Exactly. And watch a lot of YouTube videos, because that's what I did. I did watch a lot of YouTube videos, like a lot of them. And pray. Pray. It works. Pray. Like, I'm not even joking about this. Pray, because I was always tensed. So as I said, you need to have like a coach the person doesn't really have to be like a professional coach, but somebody who is also into the visa thing, because my partner, she was also into the F1 visa thing, and she was also actually going for her visa interview in a couple of months before mine. So she knew, and then we practiced together. We tried to know our stories, and then how to actually build our confidence. Well, confidence is key. Actually, just be very confident. Don't fidget. Although I fidgeted, I'm not gonna lie, I did fidget and I was fumbling. Yeah, I did. But then work on your confidence, work on your sentences. Sometimes they're not even going to allow you to say your whole sentence, like your whole thing. They're just gonna catch you like midway, but then just do it. And then okay, so I saw a YouTube video where somebody was talking about how you should dress. To me, I don't think that dressing really actually, don't get me wrong, it matters, it does, but would you dress official? Yeah, I dressed normal. I just wore my red dress and my shoe. That was it. And it was okay. I just mean dress decent. Okay, dress decent. Don't, I don't know that they don't have a dress code, but then this is an official something, so you should know how to dress, right? Dress decent. Don't dress like giddy giddy. But dress decent. Feel confident. Feel comfortable in your whatever you want to dress. But then don't dress like a harlot. I'm sorry for that, but I guess you know what I mean. Yeah, because I didn't see anybody who was dressed like that. Everybody was dressed nicely, so decent in their own way. Yeah, it was just dressed nicely. Okay, this whole video was fun. I think I enjoyed it. Well, what do you think? Anyway, thank you so much for your support on my previous videos. I've gotten like a lot of views, a lot of subscribers too. Like, I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. And if you want content like this, well, you love other contents like vlogs and any other thing, I'm your girl. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share this video to whoever is going to help, or whoever has a visa appointment or anything, right? Don't forget to share this video with them, right? And yeah, thank you very much for your love and support once again. If you have any suggestions, any questions, any comments, I mean, you can comment down below. Comment. These are my handles. This is my Instagram, this is my TikTok, and this is my Snapchat. You can follow me, you can add me up on my socials and get to ask me all the questions that you want pertaining visa interviews or any other thing. And if you have a visa interview coming up, good luck. Pray you're gonna make it, right? You're gonna make it. Just good luck, babes. And thank you. So this is the end of the video, and yeah, I did my own hair. I installed my own wig, though I don't have a picture or anything. But thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. I need subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe. Please share to whoever is going to make their life better, right? Please share to your friends and your loved ones, anybody who you think this video is going to help, anybody who has like a visa interview. And if you've already gone through an interview, whether you were accepted or denied, and you'd like to share your experience, your testimonials, your anything, you can just DM me on my socials. Send me the questions that they ask you, because I know people want to know, right? And people want to learn from other people's experiences. Just send me your experiences. DM me, talk about, let's just talk about it, okay? Just DM me, send me the questions that they asked you and how you answer them, like how I did right now. And I'm just going to post to people on YouTube for them to also have their experience too. Well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, please like the video, because it helps with the audience. Yes, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. All right then, thank you so much, and God bless you. I love you so much.
Style. Style is the answer to everything.